Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. So today I will be teaching you class 6 chapter number 2 components of our food. Okay, so the name of the textbook is My Eureka Plus. Why I am teaching you chapter number 2? Because chapter 1 have already been taught in the class. So when I was teaching, I have already taught chapter 2 also, but since most of you were absent when I was taking the class, so I'll do it again, right? So please go through the video and try to understand what are the basic concepts of the chapter. This is a very easy thing. Okay, first of all, you need to understand what is food and why do our body need food. Now let me ask you all, if a car does not have any petrol or diesel in it, will it run? Will it move? No, definitely not. Similarly, if you do not put any type of power connection in any type of electronic device, for example, if you do not plug the mixer grinder to the plug point, or if you do not put the iron plug into the plug point, will you be able to press your clothes, or will you be able to grind substances in a mixture grinder? Definitely not. That means everything needs certain energy to move, right? In the same way, our body also need food. Our body also need energy to do our daily activities. For example, if your mother doesn't give you food for like 2-3 days, will you be able to get up and do your daily activities? No, definitely not. If your mother doesn't give you breakfast in the morning, you will feel lethargic, right? You will feel tired, you will feel exhausted, you won't be able to come to school because you will be very tired. So that is the reason why we need food, right? Food is a source of energy which helps our body to do certain type of activities. That is the basic necessity of food. Now when you are eating food, you eat different types of food in one meal. For example, if you are having breakfast, you will eat chapati, you will eat little bit of sabzi, then there will be some sweet dishes, right? Again, if you go for breakfast, lunch, you will eat either rice or chapati, dal, sabzi. If you are non-vegetarian, you will have different type of meat or fish dishes. If you are vegetarian, you will have something made of soya beans, or you will have something made of cottage cheese or paneer, and various type of items we have, right? Starting from tea, then fruit drinks, and many other things. Now why is it not like that we are eating a definite type of food? For example, if you are eating rice, why is it not that we are just eating rice? আমি ভাত খালে অকল ভাতকে খাওঁ নেকি? নাখাওঁ ন, লগত বহুতখিনি বস্তু খাওঁ। কিয় খাওঁ? Why do we do that? Because food, every food have different type of nutrients in it, and you need to know that every nutrient have a specific function. What are the main nutrients present in the food? The main nutrients present in the food are, number 1 is carbohydrate, then proteins, then vitamins and minerals, fats and fiber. You need to know this. Please repeat after me. Number 1 is carbohydrate, then fats, then proteins, then vitamins and minerals, and the last one is fiber. Now let us discuss the function of each of the following nutrients. Okay, so what are carbohydrate? Carbohydrate are those sources of food which gives us energy. আমি কাম কৰিবলে শক্তি পাওঁ, কৰ পৰা পাওঁ? Carbohydrate opera, right? So food items such as potato, bread, rice, these are the certain names of food items. You will get more. So these items contain energy, and when we consume that, our body gets the energy to do certain work. Next comes fats. What are fats? Fats are also certain type of food items, okay, which gives you energy, plus it have one more function. For example, if you are not eating food, always remember one thing. When we eat food, our food lasts for almost 4 hours. Alright, মানে তুমি যদি এতিয়া 9টা বজাত খানাটো খোৱা তেতিয়াহলে তোমাৰ খোৱাখিনি হজম হ'বলে 4 ঘণ্টা লাগে। তাৰ মানে 12টা 12:30 বজালে তোমাৰ খোৱাখিনি হজম হৈ যাব যদি তুমি প্ৰপাৰ activities, physical activities kora. If you move up and down, if you do some sort of activities, or if you do certain work which require energy, your food will be digested, right? Now the thing is that there are certain scenarios, or there may be certain times when you might not be able to have your food for more than 4 hours. For example, you are traveling by a bus and your journey is of almost 7 to 8 hours, and due to some reasons, due to heavy rain or something, the bus did not stop at a certain point where it was supposed to stop for tea. Sa khabole je bus bu besi deri hole jani kobat noroy, ta dhori loa je bus khon norole, tetia hole tumaloke butu bhuk lagibo, bhuk to definitely lagibo, kintu tumar body to collapse hoy na jay, tumi to mur ghurai pori nujua. Why does that not happen? Our body always stores some amount of food inside our body, some amount of nutrients as fats. Now what are fats? Fats are those type of nutrients which supply energy to the body when in need, first of all, and secondly it also protects the internal organs of our body. Our body bahut kini organs ase, all of you know, heart, lungs, liver, intestine, brain, and many other organs are there. You will come to know slowly. All right, so these organs are being protected by the bones as well as a layer of fat also. Okay, so fats provide energy to the body when in need, other than carbohydrate, plus it protects the internal organs. Third comes your proteins. Now what are, okay, oh, one more thing, the good sources of means fats are butter, ghee, milk, okay, the cheese, these are the proper sources of fats. Next we will come to protein. Now what are proteins? Proteins are those type of nutrients which helps our body to grow and repair. Now what is the meaning of growth and repair? You were this much height when you were in class, for example 1 or 2, right? Now when you have grown to class 6 or 7, you will be of this much height. That means you have grown this much, right? How did that happen? That happened due to protein. All right, next example, you all play in the field, you all play around with your friends, and you happen to fall down sometimes. The skin comes off. Does it happens like that once your skin comes off or once you fall down, you keep on bleeding? No, definitely not. It will pain your skin. Your skin might come out, and then sometimes blood also definitely comes out. But after putting the proper first aid and after like 1 or 2 hours, I suppose, it starts to heal. It starts to repair. How does that happen? That happens by the help of proteins. Okay, so proteins are those nutrients which helps our body for proper growth and repair. Okay, so name some sources of protein. Some sources of protein are pulses. That means you can, the different type of dals. Okay, we have like in our everyday food, moong dal, then masoor dal, then arhar dal, right? Then chana dal. These are very good sources of protein. Soya bean is a very good source of protein. Non-veg items like fish, meat, then these are very good sources of protein. All right, next comes your vitamins and minerals. Vitamins or vitamins, anything you can pronounce it, both are correct. So vitamins and minerals, green leafy vegetable, সেউজীয়া শাক পাচলি, মাহতে কয় সেউজীয়া শাক পাচলি খাব লাগে, আমাৰ মুখত কোচ খাই যায় ন, খাবলৈ মন নাযায়, কিন্তু উপায় নাই, খাব লাগিব. Why they are necessary? Because they contain vitamins and minerals. And always remember, vitamins or vitamins along with the minerals are necessary for certain important function. In this lesson you will come to know further that vitamins are of different kinds. Vitamin A, for example, that is necessary for healthy eyes. Okay, so if you have proper sources or the proper quantity of vitamin A in your food, then your eyes will be healthy and you will not suffer from night blindness. Similarly, vitamin C have the property of keeping the gums and the teeth healthy, alright, or otherwise you can suffer from a disease called scurvy or bleeding gums, alright. So in that way we have vitamin A, vitamin B complex, then we have vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. Okay, so different types of minerals are also necessary for our body. For example, iron. Why is iron needed? Because all of us know blood is, what is the color of blood? Blood is red in color due to the presence of hemoglobin. Now what does that hemoglobin do? Hemoglobin contains iron, which gives the blood a red color. Okay, then similarly calcium is another mineral which is very necessary for our proper growth of our bones and teeth. Okay, so similarly you will get some more. Then after vitamins and minerals comes the last nutrient, which is known as fiber. Now what is fiber? Okay, let me explain you it in this way. When your mother or when someone at your home cooks the food, for example, she's making nice paneer butter masala, okay, at home. After cooking that in the vessel or the pot, what does she do? She transfer it to the hot case or any container. Then the pot on which the food is being cooked, it needs to be washed or not? Yes, otherwise next day how are you going to use it? We do not like cook in one vessel and then throw it away. We don't do that, right? So similarly our body also needs some cleansing. Now how is that cleansing happening? You cannot put your hand inside your mouth and clean the inside of your intestines. Can you do that? No, that's not possible. So what are we going to do? We need to consume foods that contain fiber. In Assamese we call jatiyo khadya. Why do we need to consume those type of food? So that it cleans the inner walls of our intestine and flushes out the toxins or the unwanted materials that are sticking on the walls of the intestine. So these are the 4 basic nutrients of the food which are very, very necessary, and you have to go through it. I hope all of you have understood it. Please go through lesson 2 of your book and understand those things. Next topic that we are going to learn is water. Why is water necessary? Human body is made up of water. All of you know that our body is made up of water, and 70% of our total body weight is mainly composed of water. Now why is water necessary? Water is necessary for there are many chemical reactions that are going inside our body, and that can take place only if water is present, first of all. Secondly, urine, pesap jitu ami kau, right? Gham, sweat. Urine and sweat gives out the unwanted toxic substances that are already present in our body. Amar gut খোৱা আমি খালো, খাদ্যখিনি হজম হ'ল, যিখিনি লাগতিয়াল বস্তু সেইখিনি আমাৰ বডি ডিফাৰেণ্ট পাৰ্টছলৈ ব্লাডে চাৰ্কুলেট কৰি দিলে হ'ল, আৰু যিখিনি আননেচেচাৰী বস্তু সেইখিনি কেনেকৈ ওলাই যাব? সেইখিনি পেচাব বা ইউৰিন আৰু ঘাম হিচাপে ওলাই যাব। আৰু ইউৰিন আৰু চুৱেটৰ মিডিয়ামটো কি? That is water, right? So we need water. Second thing. Third thing is that our body have a proper body temperature. For example, if your body temperature is more than 98, then you will be saying, then it is said that right, I am having fever, right? Gato বেছি গৰম হৈ গলে তেতিয়াহলে আমাৰ জ্বৰ হৈছে বুলি ভাবে। So what helps us to maintain a proper body temperature? Water helps us to regulate a proper body temperature. Water also helps us in the digestion process, and every cell, for now you have to remember one more thing. Our body is made up of small building blocks called cells. Okay, so these cells are alive and they perform certain activities. So the activities in the cell can be performed only if there is water in our body. So this is the necessity of water. After this we will come to learn about balanced diet. What is a balanced diet? So the daily food that we take, if those daily food contains proper amount of nutrients that are necessary for our body, then it is known as balanced diet. Now we have already learned the basic nutrients are what? Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals and fiber. তুমি যিখিনি আহাৰ ডেইলি খোৱা, সেই ডেইলি আহাৰখিনিত যদি প্ৰপাৰ কোৱান্টিটিত vitamins, minerals, carbohydrate, fats, protein গোটেইখিনি ধুনীয়াকৈ থাকে, সেইটোক কয় বেলেঞ্চ ডায়েট। অ'কে, এতিয়া কাৰ্বহাইড্ৰেটৰ চ'ৰ্চ হৈছে ৰাইচ আৰু চাপাতি। 10খন ৰুটি অকল খাই পেলাই বহি থাকিলে মানুহটোৱে বেলেঞ্চ ডায়েট নাপায়। ধুনীয়াকৈ 2খন ৰুটি ল'লা, অলপ চব্জি ল'লা, অলপ সুইট কিবা এটা ল'লা, অলপ ফেটছৰ কিবা এটা বস্তু ল'লা, অলপ ভাইটামিনছ এণ্ড মিনাৰেলছৰ গ্ৰীণ লিফি ভেজিটেবলছ ল'লা, ফাইবাৰ থকা কিবা এটা ল'লা, প্ৰটিন থকা কিবা এটা ল'লা, সমানে গোটেইখিনি বস্তু একেলগে মিলি তুমি এটা বেলেঞ্চ প্ৰপৰ্শ্যনৰ মিল খাব লাগিব। দেন অনলি ইউ উইল বি মেইনটেইনিং আ গুড হেল্থ, এণ্ড দেট ইজ নোন এজ বেলেঞ্চ ডায়েট। নাও হোৱাট উইল হেপেন ইফ উই ডু নট টেক আ বেলেঞ্চ ডায়েট? If we do not take a balanced diet, then we will be facing malnutrition. Now what is malnutrition? তোমালোকে বুকত ফটো কিছুমান দেখিবা, তাত দুটা মানে সৰু ল'ৰা ছোৱালী চিলড্ৰেনৰ ফটো দি থোৱা আছে, and they are malnourished. That means the growth of their body is not proper. Whenever there is deficiency of a certain nutrient in the body starts deforming, or the body do not grow properly. That condition is known as malnourishment. Okay, so you should always have a proper diet in order to save yourself from being malnourished. Okay, the last topic here in this video will be overweight and underweight. Now what is overweight? If a person, due to many reasons, the first reason can be intake of lots of amount of food than the requirement of the body, then that condition is known as overweight. The person can suffer from overweight. First condition. Second condition, there may be certain person who have some genetic characteristics. For example, ধৰা ককাওক আইতাৰ বংশৰ কোনোবা মানুহ ধৰা বহুত বেছি শকত, সেই মানুহজনে যদি বেছি খোৱা বোৱা নকৰেও সেই জেনেটিক কেৰেক্টাৰটো ট্ৰান্সফাৰ হৈ আহিব পাৰে, ৰাইট? So that can also cause overweight. And what is underweight? The condition in which a person is having very, very less amount of weight than the requirement according to his age or his body needs, then that condition is known as underweight. So I hope you have understood the lesson. Kitabkhon bhalke poriba. Please go through the book, and there are certain tables which are having contents of the different type of vitamins, their sources and their functions. Please by heart, not exactly by heart, you need to understand and learn those functions as well as the food sources, as well as you will get one more table which is containing the name of the minerals, their functions as well as the sources. Do learn that table also, and if you have understood what I have taught you in this video, please do like and subscribe so that you can get future updates, and that will be an inspiration also for me to move on forward and try to help you in the next videos that are coming. Thank you and have a nice day. All of you study, okay?